Hey friends, Foobar Prime here. Today we're trying out the demo for Sintopia. It's like you're running your own personal hell. You got an overworld that you have to, make sure your people, your hummus, that's what they call them. You make sure that they are, going through hell and making you points. It's a really interesting concept. It's a city builder, a lot of fun. Let's check it out. Okay, everybody, we are trying this out. This is Sintopia. I guess we're running hell. So we'll see how it goes. Dear applicant, since the previous holder of the job got exiled from creation, you have applied for the now vacant position of Hell's Administrator. After careful analysis of your mostly empty resume, we are happy to announce that your profile was selected to take the reins of Hell Inc., a Heaven Code subsidiary. We assure you that being the only applicant among angels does not remove anything from your merits in earning that title. The chairman, creator of all that is, shall approach you promptly for your onboarding and training. Okay, so let's see how this goes.
Here we are, your first world to redeem from me. Well, it's not exactly a normal world. This one is magically warded against wanton stupidity. You didn't think I would give you the keys without teaching you the ropes first. Anyway, lesson 1. Oh, crap. It's the priority line. Sorry, I've got to take that.
Priority line?
Oh well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. In the name of me, it never stops. I swear I need vacations far, far away.
Look at you, all alone, you poor thing. Call me Lily. You're appointed Chief of Staff and all-purpose advisor. Pleasure's all mine. Oh, don't be surprised. You'll be in very good company ruling over Hell as its new administrator. And yes, before you mention it, I am indeed a succubus. The very first to ever be. Don't worry yourself, however. I am very much tamed. Even if there is still some bite left in me. Oh, please. You need only ask. But enough fun talk. We have souls to punish.
Okay, so boot camp. The chairman being absent, Lily, the first succubus, is taking care of your onboarding on this magically protected world where almost nothing bad can happen. Not to you, anyway. Okay, so the goal is to meet the humus. Visit the office, learn the basics. So let's do it.
Allow me to teach you a few tricks before the chairman comes back, First, let's visit this realm's overworld. See for yourself.
Okay, so we click, I think. Well, that's really cool looking. So this is just the demo.
Meet your administered sentient chickpeas. Yes, you heard me right. They're called hummus.
Hummus?
They aren't overly smart, and they have a tendency to sin a lot, but I suppose that's why we're here. To cleanse them in between their lives before it gets too bad. For example, if you were to judge these guys as needing a quick trip to hell, you could always nudge their fate the right way, right?
Okay. Hummus develop on their own and go about their life depending on their life path. Influence in their life and death only happens through spell casting. Okay, so cast force push. What are we, a Jedi? Okay. Force push. Because Peter's principle is dear to any office, this spell can quite literally be used to push hummus as high as possible. Click to create a ball of force upon release. If you hold click, it goes through the drawn line and pushes back hummus caught in its path. Okay, let's try it. So we click it. And we're gonna...
What?
Wow.
What was that? I was being hypothetical. Anyway, no biggie. Dying isn't that much of a big deal for the hummus.
Wait, did any of them die?
Kind of what they do anyway. All right, now that the introductions are done, have a look around.
I mean, it didn't seem like any died. Was I supposed to murder them? The new ASD. Zoom in with the camera. Q&E to rotate. Pretty straightforward. So click on the temple.
Oh, yes. This is the seeding temple. It flew all the way here from heaven to populate this world with hummus. Essentially, it's the building that binds everything together with our hellish operations, so if it gets destroyed, there's no recovering from that.
Okay.
We're done. So, needless to say, should that happen, you're going to annoy a lot of important people. Trust me, I should know. We do not want that kind of attention.
Resurrection portal. When you resurrect a Humai or Humma? If it's hummus, Humma from hell, you'll end up right here for a brand new life, full of hopes and maybe a tiny bit of debauchery. Okay, so we got that. Let's check the other one. These are the hummus seeds. This is where brand new hummus are spawned from mentality every day at dawn. Okay, and then here's the town center. So let's. The epicenter of hummus activities. They will develop around it over time. Okay. What else? There's a sawmill. That sounds dangerous.
If I haven't
it's a
forgotten
farm.
my hummus biology class, they have a wheat and fish-based diet.
You gather food here and
I
drop
wonder,
it in
though,
the stockpile.
when sentient chickpeas eat wheat-based food, does it taste like meat for them?
Harvesters come here to harvest wheat. Milking cows is just to remove stress. Produces food. Okay. What about the sawmill? This is a sawmill. Hummus gather materials to drop them in the stockpile in order to build and expand. They can also build mines to gather stones, but it's still materials in the end. Okay. So click on the Reaper. Wait, what? Oh, Reaper bus's clock?
And this is where their sweet soul goes when they die. They'll chill there for a while, until they get buried away to hell. All right, there's someone I want you to meet. He should arrive anytime now. Anytime. Come on. Come on! Ugh! Neither of us have time for that. Did you know you can manipulate the flow of time according to your needs? Could you please give it a boost?
Ooh, where is that? Oh, up there.
Finally, meet Steve, the Reaper. He created a company for the delivery of souls. He works with us as a
He's
private
got a
contractor
bus.
for Helling. Note that his bus has a maximum capacity, so if souls do miss the bus, they'll have to try and get the next one.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay.
And another successful shipment. All right, I think it's time for you to check the office. Let's follow our souls in hell.
How do we do? Oh, there's the button.
Welcome to Hell Inc., Administrator. Your bureaucratic empire starts today.
Okay. Travel to hell. Okay, we did that. Now we're just waiting on...
Now that the Reaper bus unloaded the souls, it's on us to do our job. Here's the theory. We must reduce the sins of these naughty boys and girls. To do that, we will punish them appropriately inside buildings, depending on what sins they accumulated throughout their lives. Then, once we're comfortable with the amount of sins they have left, we can just have the layout we built gently lead them to the resurrection gate so they can take a new shot at life.
Okay.
I'll let you tour your playground a little bit before we begin.
I mean, there's not really much to it. So, where souls are delivered by the Reaper bus, it all starts here. And then there's a resurrection gate.
Remember this. Hummus and souls keep their sins through life and death. They might forget their previous life, but there is no reset on the taint their souls carry. That's precisely why our job is critical if you don't want the hummus to go insane with sins, or worse. Much worse. Don't even ask.
So the layout needs to end there. So it starts here, ends there. So click on the soul.
If we do our job right, for every soul we resurrect with low enough sin, we
Godfrey Fatty
precious
Hands.
heroes. Heaven's currency. You'll be able to spend these in R&D and further develop your powers, but I'll go back to that later.
Okay.
All right, time to build.
Okay, so we're going to build. Every building has a dedicated entry tile. Every building that handles souls have an exit tile. These are highlighted via beams of color. Be mindful of these when picking a location. Okay, so we need to build 2 of these things. So go here. Soul punishment. Yep. We'll put...
This basic punishment building can transform sins into hard cash. Dollars. It's not very good at it, though.
Okay, so now we need to build a road. A soul road. Wait, did that work? Yeah, that worked. Yeah, okay.
Well done.
Okay, so we have a
And
path.
Don't worry, I'm blocking these souls.
Souls
for now.
will always try to move forward if they can. They cannot go against the flow, so be careful of the direction of your roads. Plus, they will split evenly at every intersection. It's kind of like a tower defense kind of feel, because you'll just kind of walk down these roads and you put things on the path. In order for buildings to function, they need an employee to work in it. Hire one in the recruitment. So let's go over here. So, let's see. We got Garfield Loose, Burn Gentle, Bradley Divorce. I gotta say, I like Burn Gentle. Soothed by the sound of lava falls. He's a nosebleeder. Okay, you know what? We're doing it. We'll put him in this one.
Work.
And then we need one more. Let's see. Spent years forgotten in a locker. Practices self-bullying regularly. I don't know if there's a big difference. Overly empathetic. Oh no, let's do Garfield then.
Let's see.
I think we'll want a Hell Pet show next. This building produces faith coins by trading souls. Faith coins are consumed to power your spells. You'll want a lot of these to have fun in the overworld.
Okay, so let's do this. And we need to do roads. Wait, hold on. Did I do that wrong? Okay, go here. Click road. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I didn't finish clicking. Okay, careful. Buildings require different types of personnel to be operational. There are 3 types: Sedimps for punishment, Secretarims for administration, and Workimps for everything else. So it needs a different kind, right? Or is it the same? Wait a minute, which one does this need? It needs... Okay, so it needs one of these. Mac Hammer, Jeff Horse, or Joe Craze? Jeff Horse is a breakdancer. Yeah. But Mac Hammer is cheaper. Alright, let's do that camera.
Easy. Right away.
Okay, check idle souls. What do you mean check idle souls?
All right, I'm freeing the freaks.
Okay, so let's see how this goes. So they're gonna walk.
Ugh. I think we need more souls. Should we go get more? If you get my drift.
Okay, so we can press P or we can just click it. We'll hit P.
Okay. When you're on the hunt, be creative with the environment. You might be surprised how a little fantasy can be rewarding. My personal favorite? Crushed by the udders of a cow. And don't you feel bad for them, okay? It's strictly professional. There's no wrong in having
Wait,
fun at
is
work.
that something I can do? Wait, how do I kill him with a cow? Or is that not a thing? Is she lying to me whenever she said that? Wait, okay. Okay, so let's look. Where are all of them? I know I can do my force push. So let's do that. I didn't feel like that killed him. They just got up. Okay, wait. So then how do I kill him? Can I pick up a rock and bludgeon him with it? I mean, what are we talking here? Terminate. It's technically not. You have to do it yourself for it to count. Just don't throw them in the cosmos. Okay. Well, so those guys are there. It looks like they're all over here. Is there like a good way? Oh, I can rename them before I kill. Oh. Okay, but is there... She lived through that? Wait. Yeah, she did. Oh yeah, we got one. This just feels... Yeah, we got her that time. So we need to kill 10 of them? That's all the people eating, like, making the food. Where's some others? Oh, there's one. That doesn't feel very original, though. Is there a better way of killing him? What if I...
Oh, all out of juice. Let me patch you up. Here you go. Have fun.
Okay. Do I not have any other magic? Because that's not as cool, just flinging them into stuff. It works. Okay. What about the sawmill? Is there something I can do over here? I feel like this would be an easy place to accidentally murder people. I can't tell if that one died or not. How is that person not dead? I took a lot of hits. I must be misunderstanding something. Okay, can I make one of them swing an axe at another one? Can I... How about this? How about this? Let's just do...
You should keep an eye on your faith coins. You spend them rather fast.
They just seem happy about it.
Oh, well done. You're a natural.
Am
It
I?
shows.
Because I don't feel like I killed him very well. Gene sins in many different ways. For example, if they witness other hummus dying, they will get more wrathful. If curious, select a hummus and hover above each sin icon to have a list of sources. So let's cancel that.
Well, dear administrator, we're all done with the basics now. Why don't you earn your keep? That's bound to please the chairman when he returns. Lily out.
Okay. So we need to go down to hell. We got new people in here. So they're coming through. Can we make any others? Because they're already being punished. What's this? I mean, is that the point right now? I'm just killing people until... Let's see what happens here. Because I can't remember which one gives us faith coins and which ones gives us purga dollars. Okay, so I just need to kill people. I hope there's better ways of doing it when the full game comes out. I am enjoying this though. This is a neat concept of how to run our personal hell. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get it pretty easily because I think 10 more people are coming. That should be enough. I don't even think we need to kill anybody. Yeah, they're just waiting around. Let's just let's speed up time. I don't know how long until he comes and gets more. Okay, in a few seconds he'll come and grab some more. I'll load up 4 of them. They'll head on out. I think if we just... I don't even think we need to do anything. Look, we already got the purga dollars. The faith coins. Yeah, that's going to fill up too. And we did it.
My. We might just make something out of you. Good job. Kiss, kiss.
Okay, so what's the next step? Hey, we did it! The temple thrives. The chairman is pleased. Okay. Oh, I was going to read that, but man, that happened too fast.
I see you've met your chief of staff. Good old trustworthy Lily.
You know me, straight as an arrow.
As any arrow should be. Otherwise, bang! Crooked arrow's trash bin, huh? Anyway, as it seems that Lily already took it upon herself to onboard you, I'll leave you two to it. Got calls to make. Busy, busy, busy. But hey, good talk.
Anyway, big day for you coming up. Your first real assignment. But before we dive into it, you should meet your coordination team. This is Rupert, our expert in everything hummus related. I think he has a PhD in homology or something like that, allegedly.
Yes. Well met, Administrator. Some could say that I am indeed a specialist. I have helmed for several years the Institute of Sins in Hummus, where we study the interaction.
So he's like the research?
What a dork! I love this guy.
And that would be Larry.
Damn right I am, the Larry. Hotshot, ladies man, and 3-time world champion of forklift tuning.
And your job is...
Well, I'm the man you want to talk to for everything maintenance and infrastructure related. I keep this whole little operation tight and steady.
And no
Okay,
one
I'm not
doubts
sure
that.
what he does exactly,
And
but the
finally,
other
we
one
have-
definitely is
I can
research.
introduce myself, thank you.
I'm Janine, Mistress of Paperwork and Processes. And, if I'm not mistaken, that is all you're required to know. Right. Good. Good. Well, now that you've met your crew, let's get to work. On your mark.
Okay, so first job. Attend a homology course. Study the Liber Administratum. Learn advanced notions.
Before I leave you off the hook, there's still a handful of topics you should go through if you don't want mayhem to strike within days.
Okay, well, what do we got?
Let us begin the Huma's political theory course. If you open your manual, chapter 12, page 78, paragraph 4?
Rupert, we don't distribute these manuals to administrators anymore. Budget reallocation?
Uh-oh.
Just make it short, yes?
Oh, I wasn't aware. I'm not a fan of improvisation. Can we postpone this?
Step aside, buddy. Let me handle this. All right, Chief, here's the deal. There's some kind of scepter imbued with the power to control the hummus population. It's planted in a magical rock in front of the temple. It randomly selects a new ruler whenever there isn't one. And then that guy has to go through the coronation process to finally do his thing. And, the ruler, do what rulers do. Same as you, I guess? Sorry, Chief. I'm still a bit fuzzy on what you actually do.
I do a lot, thank you very much. The ruler assigns the life paths of the hummus and orders the construction of associated buildings. Their personality randomly selected at coronation dictates the assignation priorities. Okay, so let's take a look. So it wants us to go over here. We click that. Open ruler information. Locating world. Okay, so that's this right here. Oh, that's the ruler. Is he taking a nap? Okay,
Administrator, please note that hummus rulers will determine the life paths of others as well as what to build according to their personality. So expect wildly different priorities from a ruler to the next. These rulers often bolster the spirit of the hummus that they favor, giving them an edge for as long as this ruler remains in power.
Which means, if you don't like this one, you can change.
Hey.
Just spitballing ideas, of course, but an inappropriate ruler could end up having an innocuous accident, like smashing his face against a wall.
Okay, so let's go ahead and kill this king. Does it have, like, a way that it wants me to do it? By pushing him around? Okay. Poor guy. Poor guy.
Such a tragedy. The king is dead. Long live the king.
When a ruler dies, an aspirant ruler is chosen randomly in the hummus population. They then dart towards the temple for a coronation ceremony. Was there running this? Hey, you, I think.
Such eagerness.
Note that meanwhile, no one is handling the realm, so nothing new can be built. Think twice before chain murdering rulers to get the ideal personality. Chill. I didn't even see what the personality of the other one was. So we don't even know if this is a good idea. This person may be a monster. What way is she running, though? Is she gonna go take his stuff? Oh. Okay. She's the queen. This new ruler is an ambitious explorer, which means lots of rangers will be appointed to go explore the wilds. Note that most personalities have weaknesses and undervalue some life paths. Okay. So how do I check this out? So scouting, the weakness is priests work in churches. They send. Okay, so the weakness is the priest life path. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. Click on the watchtower. Okay.
Ah, the brave Hummus explorers. Famous for, well, famous for their casualty rate, really.
Okay.
Seems that these resources are free to claim. Good for them.
So, wait, here, let's get rid of this. What are those, like... Hummus need to tag new resources before colonizing them, but hostile entities can conquer them back. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I don't know if that helped or not. I don't even see the...
Very, very bad puppies.
Okay.
You did good. However, more will come if you don't also destroy the lair. These logs might come in handy. If you can aim, that is.
Alright. So right here. We want to destroy the lair. Can I just...
Oh, I'll let a juice. Let me patch you up. Here you go. Have fun. Oh, look.
I was about to say, isn't that enough? Oh.
You should crack that open.
Wait, can I crack it open, or...? That's not what I meant to do, but... effective. There's several ways to get reward chests. Complete secondary objectives when you have some. Destroy hostile spawning locations. Some are even hidden in the wilds for free. Gotta catch them all. Okay. So travel to Hell. What's going
What
on
a
here?
mess. Look at these degenerates, lobbing up chaotically. They should wait their turn in an orderly fashion.
What are we... In Hell, corruption makes souls periodically gain random sins except when inside a building, or when waiting inside a waiting line. It's not advised to let souls blob up in front of buildings outside of waiting lines. Okay, so what do you want me to put in? Ooh, waiting booth? Okay. Is that what you're... Wait, build roads? I don't think that's... Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Working too much, not good for one's heart.
And then this needs someone hired.
Working
Duck face expert. Okay. Uses air quotes inappropriately. Had a horns job to make them.
Wow, thank you. Savannah, this is always a pleasure.
Okay, so what we did was we made a path that they have to go through. That doesn't seem to connect though.
Oh,
There we go.
much better. It's prettier that way, and has the added benefit of preventing them from accumulating sin while inside the line.
Chief, all of this is fine and dandy, but what about our brakes? You know, I've seen guys purposely take longer if you don't give them facilities dedicated to chilling. Not me, of course. I would never. We don't want souls to bumble in here. You should connect the building with an imp-only road to avoid hummus getting lost in personnel-only neighborhoods.
Okay, so an imp-only road. Let's try this.
It's good you tidied things up a bit, but it's still missing something. Maybe it's a bit too bland. Look at the souls.
Fear props?
They behave like they're in an amusement park.
Oh,
We should spook them a bit.
hey, that's nice. Build fear props. Wait a minute, isn't that what I'm doing? Hanging cage? Where do you want? Oh, you want them over there. You're really gonna make me click every single time? Any others? I feel like there should be more, right? Click on the highlighted soul. Wait, which highlighted soul? Oh, that one. Fear props have an aura with size and power relative to the prop tier. Nearby souls will accrue fear while within its vicinity. When crossing fear threshold, souls will move much quicker. Make sure to keep them properly spooked.
Administrator,
Nice.
Are these decorations meant to stay?
Holy hell, some of these decorations scare the bejesus right out of me.
Yeah, I might have to file a complaint if you make us work around these.
Oh, there's always something. We should probably build motivating props as a token of goodwill for the employees.
Okay, wait. Motivating props? Really? Really, guys?
I hope they're happy now. Or at least happier. Not sure they can ever be satisfied.
We heard that.
Click on the highlighted. Oh, right there.
Ah, much better.
Motivation props
Should
work
faster
just like
now.
fear, but for employees. However, motivation not only improves their move speed, but also their work efficiency. Fear and motivation have opposite effects. Employees will be demotivated by fear. Souls will be reassured by motivation. Try to segregate employees, neighborhoods from souls, highways, whenever possible.
I was thinking, this heavy magical tome you were given when you got the job. Maybe we should have a little chat about it. It
Okay.
is the one and only Liber Administratum, a codex of immense power, raving about the art of bureaucracy. Your predecessors imbued it with teachings of their own, before it was eventually passed on to you. You will have to attune to it if you want to decipher its powers and technologies.
Okay, so. Here what you. Yeah. That's what I'd say.
Don't let
Can you show
yourself
me?
be intimidated by it.
Unlock new powers,
time,
buildings, and
it will
spells
be
through the
easier to
technology
navigate through
trees.
its
5
chapters.
categories. Each has
Here,
3
I was
unique
allowed to
passive
award you
powers.
5 heroes to get you saddled up.
Technologies
courtesy of
and
the
later
chairman.
levels of passives.
The heroes are the heavenly
expensive.
currency you will have to spend to study the Liber Administratum and unlock new powers. To get more, you'll have to do your job and purify the hummus of their sins. More precisely, every time a Hummu resurrects from hell with a low enough amount of sin, you will get 1 hero. Easy enough, yes?
Oh.
For now, let's have you acquainted with a very important tool, the Souls Dispatcher.
Souls Dispatcher. So it's like we can sort them out. Yeah,
Good.
that's good.
Thanks to this tool, you will segregate souls according to any criteria you may fathom. This is by far the most important building for an efficient bureaucracy.
Okay, so let's go over here. Souls Dispatcher. Proper hell separates souls according to the needs of its administrator. To do that, you will need to set up custom rules that determine which exit a given soul is allowed to go. Okay. Be sure to set up fallback exit of a dispatcher. If none of the custom conditions are met for any given soul, it will default by leaving that one. Okay, so rules.
We will want a hero's lane that checks the amount of corruption in a soul before letting it through. That way, you'll make sure to only resurrect souls that will award you a hero.
Okay, so B. Okay, that one. Okay, perfect.
Great,
so
great. You learn fast. Now it's up to you to make up your own rules. In a bureaucracy, making stuff up can be its own reward. Now, this hell is already much smarter than when we found it, but it's still missing one little thing. Loops.
let's say isn't. Oh, okay. Build soul roads. Okay, I get it. So they come here if they haven't earned enough, then they will come back this way and head back through to the waiting line. Okay. Build. Oh wait. Build what? Crossing.
Perfection. I think we're done here for now.
Yeah. Look at that, everybody.
Nightfall. The hummus will stop working and head home now. I could tell you they're going to go to sleep, but you're a grown-up. You can take the blunt truth. Hummus tend to shaboink at night. A lot. In fact, they can get pretty naughty, even to my standards.
Well.
At least now you know where their daily natality comes from.
Good to know. That's
If
I mean
I
that's
may,
healthy for them.
Should you feel like preventing them from having a promiscuous night, you can always disturb them during the deed. If you do that, it will remove them from those partaking in the natality count for the next dawn.
Why would you prevent them from having some fun? No. This goes against my work ethics.
I wonder why. Damn buzz succubi are the best.
Well, if you're overflowing with hummus, with all the problems
Alternatively,
that it
you
brings,
could set a house on
and
fire or
slow
damage its
down
wall.
their development, that would be a good way.
Wow. So if they're getting naughty, we can first of all. Okay, we need to do one more. Okay, I didn't necessarily mean to set their house on fire, but I do feel like I disturbed them. Okay, how do I damage a wall though?
However, note that studies have shown that disturbed humans are prone to wrathful tantrums if disturbed during their frivolous moments. So much so that they might just go back to work rather than stay home to listen to this cacophonous chaos.
Are we burning down the village on
I think we've
accident?
established that we shouldn't do that. So let's wait for dawn and check the morning's fresh creation of newcomers.
Okay, that one might die as well. Hey, go this way. Oh, we don't have enough faith. Hummus that are properly fed, not sick, and spend enough time in their house at night uninterrupted contribute to the next day's natality. Meaning the soldiers and rangers never contribute, duty first. Those that did contribute get lustier. Well now. Okay. We clicked it.
Administrator? It seems that one of your collaborators deserves a raise?
Oof.
Surely that takes priority over messing with people's night activities?
I mean, do they? Do they? Okay.
What's up, Chief?
Dick Dream. Okay. Well, Dick. Let's... Employees have levels from 1 to 5. With each level they get a new trait, or upgrade one they already have. You get to pick for them, or choose the option to let them decide for themselves. Note that loser traits have a negative effect. Okay, so... yeah.
Good employees do not come cheap. Sometimes fostering mediocrity is a good way to save cash.
Really?
What? I'm just saying. That's an option. Every day at dawn, you will have to pay the sum of all wages and maintenance costs of Hell buildings merged into the upkeep value. If you can't pay, you should expect strikes from your employees.
You're damn right we will!
Don't mess around with people's cash.
We're not slaves, I think.
Well...
See? You'll want to keep a close eye on your upkeep.
Yeah, upkeep is due at dawn every day. Yeah, she just explained that. Okay, so I mean, that's this right here.
All right, I think that's it. We've covered some more advanced notions. Let's give you the opportunity to experiment a little bit and earn some much-needed heroes.
Okay. Gain heroes. So let's look around for a second. I do want to kind of check out... Whoops. Not that far. So, but don't those resurrect souls that are below 42, isn't that just going to happen on its own, though? Because after a while, when these people make it through... Why is no one in this one? Confused. Why is nobody... I mean, there's someone in there. Well, that was a lot of fun. I hope to try it out on stream when the game is officially released. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.